Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Dominica coming to you live on Facebook once again. Today it's day 5 of the Facebook Live Challenge. Day 5. And I want to say welcome everybody who is joining me live. If you are joining me live, say hello in the comments. If you are watching on the replay, give me a replay in the comments. Why not? So before I jump into what I wanted to talk to you today, I have an announcement to make. I am super excited because many of you already know this, but a lot of you don't. I started a personal development YouTube channel. So on that YouTube channel, you can watch some of my best tips, some of the things that improved my quality of life, all for free. So if you're a person that loves personal development and you always want to learn more, this is a place to be. I just posted a new video because right now my plan is to post one video a week, and every week it is on a Saturday. So today a new video is out, and today's video it's about not knowing the next step in life. And it's a huge topic, and it's a brilliant YouTube video. So I strongly encourage you to go ahead and watch it. If you feel like you are stuck, if you feel like you don't know what you should do in life, you don't know what's the next step, maybe in your business, in your personal life, whatever it may be, this video might be just the thing that you need. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and watch it. I posted a link to it on my profile. So if you want, you can go ahead to my profile and you'll find the link there to the YouTube video. But today I want to talk to you about productivity. About productivity, because I know that there are so many people who struggle with being productive, or you feel like you might not be doing enough. And I want to tell you this, like, the thing that changed my life truly is the fact that I just say, I am going to do something, and I became a woman of my word. So if I say I need to do something, I just do it. I make up no excuses. If I say, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do this today. It doesn't matter if I have to stay up at night. It doesn't matter if I have to wake up early. It doesn't matter if I have to leave everything aside just to do that thing that I said I'm going to do. So this is so important. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you just have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. And I understand that sometimes, you know, things might be thrown your way. It might be hard for you to do certain things. But you just gotta do what you gotta do. No excuse. No excuse. If you want to learn how to be productive, just do it. And I know that so many people get almost like paralyzed. We feel like we have so much to do, we don't know where to start. And you might be one of those people. I want to encourage you that there is always a way that works for you. For some people, it might be getting a journal and journaling everything that you have to do for the day before the day starts, just to clear your head. For other people, they want to have planners. They want to have planners and tick off the things from their to-do list as they go about their day. Other people like to plan day by day. Other people like to plan the whole month ahead. Other people like to just go with the flow. They have some idea as to what they want to do, but they go with the flow. So the thing is, there is no one good answer when it comes to productivity. You have to find what works for you. Every person is different. For everybody it's different. But one thing is in common. One thing is common for every single person in this world. And that thing is, you just gotta do it. At the end of the day, you just gotta do it. Nobody is gonna get it done for you. So what changed for me, my life, what changed my life is, if I found that I would scroll too much and I would want to limit scrolling, I would go ahead to my settings on my phone, and believe it or not, there is something called digital well-being, and you can go ahead there and you can actually set a timer for your apps so that you have a timer, like a limit as to how many minutes per day or hours you want to limit that app for. So for example, let's say I wanted to do a detox from TikTok because I was watching too many TikToks and I was scrolling too much. I went on TikTok app and I would set the timer maybe for just 10 minutes a day or half an hour a day. And once that half an hour would be gone, I would physically not be able to go into the app. And it's the greatest thing ever for productivity. Honestly, a game changer, a game changer. Because if you find yourself that you're scrolling a little bit too much, if you're spending a little bit too much time on a certain app on your phone, you can set a timer. You can set a timer. This changed the game for me. Another thing that worked so well for me, for example, when I was in college and I had to do my assignments, and of course, I did not want to do them. It was completely normal. Like, I didn't want to do it. I was like, but it had to be done. So what I would do is I would usually wake up very early in the morning and I would just get it done in the morning. But what helped me get it done in the morning, okay, would be I would take my phone and set a timer. So, like a stopwatch. I would put it on for maybe half an hour just to get in the zone. Those days when you can't focus on anything, on assignments, on work or anything. I would put a timer on, like a stopwatch for half an hour and put that phone, beside me. And I would be like challenging myself. Let's see how much I can get done in half an hour. And it was the greatest thing because it made me realize that a lot of the times we are more capable of things than we know, but we just procrastinate. We leave it aside. We're like, oh, let me get distracted. Oh, there's this thing going on. Oh, there's birds singing outside. But if you put a timer, for example, like a stopwatch for half an hour or 1 hour, and you say, no, like this is the time, I dedicate my time to this right now. And you hyper focus. You focus on just that and say, let's see how much I can get done. Like challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Let's see how much I can truly get done. I was so shocked because a lot of the times the task that I was struggling with took me only half an hour when I hyper focused on it. So maybe this would work for you. For other people, what works for productivity is going on a walk first, clearing your head, doing some exercise, then coming back, doing it. So you have to find what works for you. And there's no right or wrong for you. It's just what works for you. But there is always a way for you to be a little bit more productive and a little bit more productive and a little bit better at what you're doing at the moment. You just gotta find those ways. You gotta try things out. Don't be afraid to try things out. Some people recommend this, but you find that it doesn't work for you. That's perfect. Go and try the other thing. Trial and error. Just try the things, and then you will be able to find what works for you, and your life will truly transform. Because every person is so different. Every person is different. What works for me might not work for you, but also it might work for you. So why not give it a go? So it's good to learn from other people about what they do for productivity or, what helps them to stay disciplined. Because all of those skills like productivity, discipline, to stop procrastinating, those are skills that anybody can learn. Those are skills anybody can learn if you just decide to learn how to do them and how they work for you. So maybe you want to take a look at your life and see, okay, how can I use my time better? How can I use my time better here? Okay, I can see that this pattern that I am in right now, maybe scrolling too much, maybe watching too much Netflix on the weekends, whatever it is, you're like, okay, ask yourself, is it serving me? Does it serve me like right now? Does it serve my vision that I have for my life? If the answer is no, try to limit it. Try to cut it out. And that's not to say you can never, ever, ever watch Netflix ever again. Like, you are allowed to do it. It's your life. But think about what you really, truly want out of life. If you want to get better, if you want to have more money, if you want to have better relationships, if you want to start businesses, you want to live wherever you want in the world, you want to have freedom of location, what is it that you truly want? If you really want something, you gotta figure out how to do it. And usually the best place to start is looking at your daily routines. When you look at your daily routines and see, okay, this doesn't serve me, I have to get rid of that or limit it. Okay, I can see that, my diet is crap because I feel crap all the time and I don't have energy. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should implement something, add something into my diet that will serve me, that will add me more energy so that I have energy to exercise. Or maybe you're like, I really want to start this business, but I don't have time for it ever. I don't have time for it ever. And you make up all these excuses as to why you don't have time. But the thing is, a lot of the time it's been wasted by just thinking about stuff instead of doing it. And then a lot of the time gets wasted by watching stuff, by procrastinating. You can get out of those places if you decide. If you really want something to happen, you can make it happen. So look at your life and see what type of routines maybe or habits don't serve you or your future self, like it doesn't serve your future self. That's going to help you so much in order to achieve the life that you want. I had to, people call it like sacrifice, but to me, it's not sacrifice. It's choosing what's right. Like people say, you have to sacrifice your social life in order to, get somewhere in life. And you might feel like it is a sacrifice. But the thing is, it's not a sacrifice when you just make it a priority. So I like to call it priorities. What do you prioritize at the moment? Because everybody prioritizes things in life. Everybody. You might prioritize eating junk. You might prioritize watching Netflix. You might prioritize relaxing on the weekend. You might prioritize meeting your friends on a weekly basis. You might prioritize, spending time on the phone, or you might prioritize healthy eating. You might prioritize exercising. You might prioritize putting makeup on. You might prioritize getting your hair done regularly. You might prioritize getting your nails done. It's all priorities. So what do you prioritize right now? And maybe you'll find that right now, the stuff that you prioritize is not necessarily serving you. They're maybe not serving you. They're maybe not benefiting you in the long run. So maybe you just need to switch what you prioritize. So it's not sacrificing anything, because just because you want to build a business, it doesn't mean you will never be able to meet your friends anymore. You gotta still live your life. But what do you prioritize? Do you prioritize comfort over your future dreams? What do you prioritize? Maybe if you are unhappy in life, you have to ask yourself, where are my priorities? Where are my priorities right now? Maybe I should change my list of priorities, because I can see that because by going out every weekend, but I say to myself, I'm gonna go and work on my business every weekend so that I can build the life of my dreams. Maybe you'll find that, I can see how much time I'm wasting. I can see that I need to switch my priorities. So it's not that you are sacrificing something. You are switching what you prioritize. That's the difference. That's the difference. Just think about what you prioritize right now, and maybe you need to prioritize something better. That's really, truly what it is. Everybody has priorities in life. But we often pick wrong ones. We think this is gonna be good for me, or let me just enjoy myself. And then a week goes by and you're like, oh, let me enjoy myself again. Or another week goes by, maybe let me I'll enjoy myself again. So really, truly, you have to think about your priorities, because when you look at your priorities and you look at your life, how much time am I wasting on this? How much time am I wasting on that? If it's not a waste of time for you, no problem. But think about the fact that, like, maybe if you switch your habits, your priorities, you realign them, you change the order, then you'll be like, oh my goodness, I have so much more time. I have so much more freedom to do what I want with my time. My business is really growing right now because I am prioritizing it. So I'm just gonna move my camera because the sun is shining. It's beautiful, but it's distracting me. So everybody has a list of priorities. It's maybe just a matter of rearranging it a little bit. So you are not sacrificing your social life. Your social life might be really important to you. You know, spending time with your family, it's really important to you, whatever it might be. This is perfect. But maybe you want to prioritize, something else at the moment. You might want to prioritize your business. Maybe you are working too hard and you never have time for your family. Maybe you want to switch what you prioritize. So it can go either way. I'm not saying like leave everything behind and just work. What I mean is you might have to switch it. And throughout your life, you will need to rearrange your list of priorities. And this is going to help you be more productive. So if you are looking to start a business, if you are looking to grow, if you are looking to learn new things, if you are looking to better your life, you have to ask yourself, where are my priorities? What do I focus on right now? How can I improve my productivity? Because like I said, everybody is different. It looks different for everyone. But you have to try things. You have to try things in order for you to find out if this works for you. You can't just be like, oh, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Like, you actually physically have to try it. Don't be afraid to try things. And then you will know what works for you and what doesn't. And you might need to maybe learn from someone. You might need to get a coach. You might need to get a mentor. You might need to develop yourself in that area. And that's okay. And that's okay. You can learn from people. You can always grow. You can always get better. It's just a matter of decision. So look at your life. Look at your life in detail and really ask yourself, am I living the life that I truly want right now? If the answer is no, and majority of people say no, you have to ask yourself, okay, so what can I do to change it? And if you feel like you're paralyzed, like you don't know what to do, go and watch my YouTube video. Go and watch my YouTube video, because this YouTube video that I recorded and I posted today, it's about not knowing the next step in life. If you feel stuck in your business, in your relationship, in your life in general, this is a video for you. If you truly don't know what you can do, or you're not sure, if you're taking the right steps, this is a video for you. But if you know what you have to do it. And you might be like, yeah, but I'm not sure how. Maybe you need to learn that skill. Maybe you need to get a mentor. Maybe you need to get a coach. Maybe you need to learn a new skill. Like, what do you need to do? Maybe you need to rearrange your priorities list so that you have the time. So think about it. This is really huge, because when I looked at my life, my priorities and my habits and everything, my life truly changed. And I wouldn't be here today where I am without switching my list of priorities, without switching my habits. Because whatever you want to achieve in life, it's possible. It's possible to achieve it. only if you truly go for it and if you believe in yourself. So you also have to believe in yourself. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But you just gotta do it. You gotta decide. You gotta decide. You know, people say like, oh, I want to have a business. Hold on. I'm moving. A lot of people say like, oh, I want to have a business. But they don't have the discipline. They don't have the right mindset. They prioritize wrong things. So if you say you want a business, look at your life first. Look at your life, because you will not have a business, or even a successful business, I can say, because you can have a business. You can have a business even if you don't learn new things. You can have a business even if you don't prioritize it, but will it be successful? You know, ask yourself that question. It's so important and people don't talk about it enough. Like, I wouldn't be here today right now if it wasn't for looking at my life. Last year, after the summer, in August, I quit my job. I quit my full-time job to focus on publishing books and to focus on coaching other people to change their lives, to empower them. Because I truly believe that anybody is capable of so much. Everybody is capable of something. Everybody has so many talents, but you just forget about them. So I took a leap of faith and I quit my full-time job to focus on this full-time. Do you think that it was easy? Do you think that it required no work from me whatsoever? Do you think I could just do whatever I wanted in order to be here today? No, not a chance. I had to reprioritize, change my list, realign my life. I had to look at what's important to me, why I'm doing something. I had to build such a discipline. I had to build such a discipline in order for me to be where I am right now. It's crazy. And during that time, I have been tested big time. Struggling with my health, struggling with different type of things. But I became immune to what could potentially hurt me. I look at it now like, how can I benefit from it? How can I learn from that situation? But it didn't come out of nowhere. I took personal development lessons. I took emotional intelligence lessons. I developed myself all the time. Because without this kind of work, it's really hard to keep going when things get hard. And they do get hard. They do get hard. Just because someone has more money, it doesn't mean things don't get hard. Every stage of your life brings something else. So don't be looking at those people who are rich and thinking like, don't be thinking like, oh, if I have more money, all my problems will disappear. No, they will not. Because each stage of your life will bring something else. And I'm not saying here like, all you're gonna do is struggle. That's not what I mean at all. What I mean is stuff like will happen in your life unexpectedly that you don't expect. And they might not always be good. You know, your car might break down or you will hear upsetting news. Life is like that. It doesn't matter what amount of money you have. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you live. It's always gonna be the case. It's about becoming immune to it or becoming so emotionally intelligent that you can live through it, that you can say, there's always a lesson to get out from this, to take out of this. So look at your life, really, really, truly look at your life and think, what do you really want? How can I do it? There is always something you can do. If you feel stuck, how can you become unstuck? What do you need? What do you need? Maybe you need to discover why you feel stuck. Where does it come from? There can be various reasons, and I recorded videos about this before on Facebook. You know, when I did the other 30-day Facebook Live challenge. Look at your life and think, what do you truly need help with right now? This is a perfect place to start. There's always answers that you can get if you look for them, if you wait for them. Anticipate those answers and you will get them. That's how you can become more productive and better at doing things. You just gotta do it. You gotta ask yourself, where do I need to improve in my life right now in order for me to reach that next step? I think that's all I wanted to say for today. Tomorrow I will come to you with another live video because the 30-day Facebook Live Challenge will continue. I hope you all have a blessed day and really take the time this weekend to go and do something beautiful. Yesterday I talked about, taking adventures and how you can feel like you have more time in life. So it's a great video for you to watch. If you haven't seen it, I strongly encourage you to go ahead and listen to it. You know, you don't have to sit and watch me as I speak. I always say you can play it in the background as you're cooking, as you're walking, as you're taking the bus. Tune into something that serves you whenever you're doing things. It will change your life. Truly, that's how I changed my life. This is why I am here where I am right now. Because any moment I would tune into something that serves me. So you can try doing the same, implement this. It helps so much. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you feel like there is anybody that you know that would benefit from this message, please share so that they can watch it. I truly appreciate all of your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate all of your time. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your evening, whatever time you're watching this at. And I will see you tomorrow for another live video. Bye.